And we're back with a Fox News alert. President Trump just announcing on Truth Social that prescription drug and pharmaceutical prices will be reduced by 30 to 80% almost immediately. This appears to be the major announcement that the president has been teasing for days. He plans to sign an executive order tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So that's news ahead of all the other news that we've already been talking about for tomorrow. Monday's going to be a busy day. The president's saying on Truth, Molly, I will be instituting a most favored nation policy whereby the United States will pay the same price as the nation that pays the lowest price anywhere in the world. It's an interesting move for the White House.
It is, and that is kind of about trade. At the same time, he's also been talking about expanding the ability to make drugs here, making that easier for companies to be able to do that, and companies to build, and drug companies to build, and factories to build, and to bring some of that home as well. And then also, not to forget, we're expecting some sort of announcement related to China. I don't know if that gets woven into this or not, Lydia, but your thoughts?
I was thinking the same thing, because a lot of our active ingredients for our pharmaceutical drugs come from places like China and from India as well. So I was wondering, I had the same thought, I wonder if some of this China deal is also addressing where our pharmaceutical ingredients are coming from and having to do something to do with, reshoring or giving us better access or more transparent access to those critically needed ingredients. I also have another thought, too, is I wonder if he's addressing the pharmacy benefit managers. We've heard a lot about them in the news, but those are kind of like the intermediary players that broker access to drugs between hospitals and pharmacies from the drug makers. There have been a lot of questions about their role and how pricing is set for access for Americans. Maybe he's addressing that. That's been a big issue as well. So we'll have to wait and see till tomorrow.
Listen, I think the most important thing in the drug world is the generic drugs, getting generic versions of drugs out to the market as quickly as possible. I don't understand the crazy drug pricing. It doesn't make any sense to me. Sometimes I'm not taking any drugs right now. I have no prescriptions, but anytime that I've gone over prescriptions with my doctor, they say, well, there's this thing. And then you look at the cost and you say, that is a crazy price of a drug. And then there's some other drug that you might need, and it's like, 11 cents. And I don't understand how it's done. It's all very Byzantine. I think most people get confused by this kind of thing. Hopefully, the good news from Trump is just that, good news.
All right, well, we'll see what happens tomorrow. It's going to be a busy Monday in Trump world.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.